Now to the latest on the coronavirus here in Connecticut. Let's take a look at the numbers since Friday. The 3-day positivity rate is 3.4%. As you can see here, 11 more people have died from the virus and 11 more people are in the hospital for a total of 340. And because of the rising coronavirus cases, some Connecticut schools are choosing to scale back, and a handful of schools are now changing their learning plans. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Courtney Zeller is joining us live from Hartford as they just announced a new plan hours ago. And Courtney, what are they planning to do?
Well, Aaron, here in Hartford, starting in 2 weeks, the older kids will be remote. The younger kids won't be going to school full time. And you know, Hartford School District isn't the only district doing this. Hartford Public Schools announced today, starting on November 16th, which is 2 weeks from today, kindergarten through 9th grade will be moving to a hybrid model, and 10th through 12th grade will be remote. They are erring on the side of caution.
Also making sure that we connect with our families to inform our families that we're committed to making sure that the supports are available for students and for our families.
In Middletown, after a teacher and a student tested positive for COVID-19, they are going remote for 2 weeks starting today. Mark T. Sheehan High School in Wallingford will follow the full distance learning plan starting tomorrow. It will go for 2 weeks. This after students and staff are in quarantine. And last Friday, Rocky Hill High School decided to go to their remote learning plan after 2 members of the high school community tested positive. They will stay remote for 2 weeks. Sports are also canceled.
Well, I think we're getting to the point where we have to reevaluate how we go forward, not just for the next week or 2 or 3, but for the rest of the school year.
With cases inching up in the state, Connecticut Education Association's executive director, Don Williams, tells us they've been in touch with the state.
We're in constant contact with the State Department of Education. Commissioner Cardona has been very good in communicating and keeping those lines of communication open. We understand that people want to have in-person education. That everyone agrees that's the best way to go when you can do it safely, when you're not risking the health of students, staff, parents, and the community.
And he says this is key.
That students need consistency. They don't need all the uncertainty that we're seeing with the in for a week, out for a week, shut it down, bring kids back. That is very disruptive, and we need a plan going forward so that students and their families are safe.
And meanwhile, Lewis S. Mills High School in Burlington is keeping its doors open. They have 100 students, they say, in quarantine after a possible exposure, but they say 600 of those kids were not exposed. So that's why they're keeping the doors open for them. With the mobile newsroom in Hartford, Courtney Zeller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.